I'm Claire Mank, corporate chef for Emmy Roth USA, and today we are going to talk about sandwiches. One thing that I look for in cheeses for sandwiches is that they're soft cheeses, younger cheeses that will both melt really well, but will also serve nicely cold, and they won't break the top of your mouth when you bite into the sandwich, because nobody wants that, right? So we're gonna focus on our Havartis today. Both of the sandwiches that I am building are going to be cold, but you could easily heat them up and serve them warm. Bread is boring. Bread is last century. We want to expand our horizons and look at some options outside of bread. So I have a few of them here today. The ones we're really gonna focus on today are waffles and donuts. But I wanted to talk about some other options if you're looking for gluten-free, because these two are not. This corn tortilla actually is a gluten-free option, but this is a great option. This is a piece of bacon bread with no bread, right? It's just bacon. It's a lattice work of basic bacon. I just weaved it together and baked it in the oven like that. You can actually also lay this on a bowl and it'll come out as like a bacon bowl, and who does not love a bacon bowl? So BLT, there's your B right there, right? But we're gonna talk about two other sandwiches that I love, that I actually make all the time, and are really kind of phenomenal. One is fried chicken and waffles. So I'm gonna take a waffle. This is some fried chicken that I actually made. The beauty of this sandwich is that you can make the ingredients for it a day in advance, and then take it if you're going to work or out on a picnic or wherever it is that you happen to be traveling to. So those are gonna be kind of our two main ingredients. I also have some maple syrup that I'm gonna put over the top of it. And the cheese I'm gonna use is gonna be the Havarti jalapeno. And the reason I wanna use this cheese is that, again, it's the creaminess of the Havarti. It's just a beautiful creamy cheese. And it's also got those jalapenos in it. And you're gonna get the spice of the cheese and the jalapenos in the cheese. It's going to be countered really nicely with the sweet maple syrup. It's just a fabulous combination of cheeses, and then you get the creaminess of the cheese itself. So it all balances really nicely with kind of the crunchiness of the chicken. It's just a very fun sandwich. And I'm just going to slice this nice and thin. Now, like I said, you could so totally heat this up now and melt that cheese. And then I'm just gonna slice my fried chicken. Now, I don't put a second waffle on top. You can if you want to, but I don't. So this is our first one. I'm just gonna set it over here. We'll finish it off here in a second. All right, the second thing I wanna do is a sweet breakfast sandwich. This is an apple cider donut that I picked up. I didn't make it, but I bought it. That counts for something, right? I'm just gonna slice it in half. There's our conveyance device. I love raspberry preserves with the Van Gogh, the Gouda Van Gogh smoked, which is the cheese we're using. This has a light fruitwood smoke on it. It's really beautiful, and the smoke with the raspberry just is such a nice combination. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of that down there. And then it's breakfast, so I have some sausages. And the idea behind this sandwich is that, again, we're trying to balance the flavors. So you get the sweetness of the donut and the jam. And then you have the savory sausage, and then this beautiful, creamy, smoky Gouda. You can see on the Gouda on the rind, that's where it was sitting. You can see the pattern of the grate it was sitting on. This is great. You don't need to take the rind off of it. And I'm just gonna cut it on an angle. Voila. So now if that was me, I would probably heat this one up, but you don't have to. So let's take a look at our creations here. There you go, people. Sandwiches with some lovely Havarti and Gouda cheese. Enjoy.